What's up? How you all doing? Let me say hello. What's up, CDP? What's up, Hershey? How you doing, Hershey? What's up, Queen? What's going on? What's up, Christy? What Room Shaker? What's going on? What's up, Dark Empress? What's going on, a bird named Big Taco? I hope you all are doing well. I'm waiting for a few more people to come in because some people say they have some concerns. Some people say they have some concerns, and I want to address those concerns because a lot of people are very worried and they have some concerns. So I want to talk about those concerns. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come on in, and then we're going to talk about those concerns. Now, these are not my concerns. What's up, Catherine? Catherine, I'm down to 212, girl. Catherine, I'm down to 212, niece. I'm down to 212. I'm down to 212, Catherine, so I'm feeling real good. You know, Barry, I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm not. I'm from Florida. I'm not. I'm not a Cowboys fan. So yeah, not a Cowboys fan. So the other half is I'm not. I'm waiting for about 75 folk, and then I'm going to address your concerns. Now, let me say this again. These are not my concerns. Somebody actually sent me an email, and a couple of people actually sent me some emails as well saying that they were very concerned. I see 66 people. Once I get 75 folk in the room, then, oh, I see 72. All right. I see 72. Need about three more people. Need about three. And after I finish telling you all the concern, if you all want to come up and speak about the concern, you may. It's totally up to you. I need one more person and we'll have 75, and I'm going to tell you what that concern is. It's a few people who have some concerns. And I just want to make sure if these concerns are valid, because they may or may not be, but I'm going to tell you what the concerns are. Ooh, we got 74 people. Mm. Okay, we're ready to go now. We got 85 folks. So let me tell you what the concern is, or some concerns. Now, again, let me say this. These are not my concerns. These are some people who hit me up and they were really concerned. So the concerns are that I should not help Brian with his monetization because the person said as soon as that individual left my chat, he went on and said, F the rider lives and Jay Wilson. And people are saying that they think this individual is a user and he uses people. He's really ungrateful. He's very entitled. And so they said, Jay Wilson, you shouldn't help him because he really is not well and he really doesn't have your interest at heart. And you should just move on and let him figure it out because this is what he does. Now, that's what some people said. They said they had some concerns. Now, do you all think that's correct? What do you all think? Because I'm really torn. I really am. Jehovah Witness said Pastor Brian has changed his plans from a mobile home to an RV. Did you see his wall? Brian wants to buy a used RV, then park it at the mobile child. Yeah. I'm just asking your opinion on the situation. Again, these are not my concerns. These are some people's concerns. And they were like, well, why even help him if his whole goal is to attack you? And those are some concerns. What do you all think? Somebody said, I agree. As nasty as he is, I say, F his big broke ass. The way he dragged us after supporting him, I chose to unsubbing him. I feel like helping him won't take anything away from you. However, he definitely is a user. Interesting. Hmm. So I'm getting your opinions because I have been told that sometimes, Jay, you need to listen to your people because hey, Sparkles, how you doing, baby? Some of y'all said you need to listen to your people, Jay, because they said this man is a user. He really has issues with you. You know, he is not accountable. He's always apologizing. He has done row in a situation. They said that he forgets and then starts to attack, and so that's what they were saying. Somebody said Brian is ungrateful. My husband said we will never send him any donations because he will turn around and drag the people who support him. Gubs Girl said, I agree with chocolate. Somebody says that's true, chocolate, but it's about Jay show these people his whole ass. He's trying to buy tickets for Nescation off the back of the sector. Hmm. Michelle, daughter Jehovah 305. Interesting. Bronze a user. Hmm. And I'm just listening to you all. You write Sparkle, Robert J. Let me see what that. Well, I'll never tell anyone what to do with their money, but it's none of my concern when a person calls the audience out of their names, even the ones that never said anything about him. Brian said he goes to the snake shop, smoke shop. Okay. Hey, Angelica, how you doing, baby? It's so good to see you. I'm just listening to you all because I think your input is important, and I really might consider your input because that may be a blind spot of mine. I may help people, and then people turn, even though I know how they are. Girl, Angela, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I've been doing. Let me tell you what I've been doing, Angela. Um, I went to the gym today. I walked the dog. I'm drinking water. I'm using that cold pressed black seed oil, and I'm just drinking plenty of water and getting enough sleep. So thank you. But that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, baby. I'm working. I'm really doing the best that I can. You have some of that black seed oil, baby, that cold pressed black seed oil, you just rub it on your face. You gotta put it in though, baby, because you'll be looking real greasy. Have you looking real greasy, but yeah. So you gotta wash your face in the morning and at night because you have to have a moisturizer at night. And it's just like, people really have to brush their teeth in the day and at night. People don't know that, but you need to brush your teeth before you go to bed and in the morning. Wash your face, shower in the morning and at night. Make sure them pores are clean. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying. And drink plenty of water. So anyway, hmm yes, brush your teeth. Lord. But so I hear what you all are saying. You all are saying that I should just have him to do it himself because, some of you all said he's a user. He's a user. And they said, Jay, you let these people get away with too much. And y'all saying that, Jay, you need to stop it because y'all said we get mad at you because you're too benevolent to these ungrateful people. And then they'll try to come back and act crazy with you. That's what y'all told me. That's what y'all told me. Now, I don't know if y'all feel that way, but that's what 5 of y'all hit me up to tell me that. And I've never had 5 people hit me up to tell me because you all were really concerned. They said y'all don't think the man well. Y'all said y'all think he's a little off and he's very destructive. And then he'll come back and apologize. And they said that's a pattern. And they said he does that to all the people that he deals with. And they said that he's too emotional. So, don't do that. Keep keep the relationship like it is. So that's what you all have told me. I say that you have been more than patient and extremely supportive as well as when dealing with him. Once a person shows you who they are, you know the rest. Brush during the day. Yes, yes. Jay Wilson, did you know? Yes, I mentioned that Roland Ray had passed by. And I was like, Roland Ray, when he died, he said, and I came back to life and you're still not that girl. Okay, that's all I could think of when he told Bobby, like, you're still not that girl. He said, you're still not that girl. So, and I love Roland Ray when he said, Judge Toiler, Miss Girl, Toiler. Oh my God. Roland Ray is hilarious. He shouldn't have spit on that boy though. That was wrong for him to do. But other than that, oh my God. Roland Ray, oh, he was funny. He was funny. Y'all know that Terry Joe is about to get her show too. Interesting. All of these YouTubers are getting their show. Yes, 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 yes. But okay. So a lot of you all feel that I should um have him to get assistance elsewhere because if I assist him, what's gonna happen is more mess. And and then some of you all said you've helped him enough, and then at the end of the day, he'll do the same thing. He'll turn around and do the same thing. No, Angelica, I did not hear Stomp Down today. What's going on? Did anything happen? Did anything happen? Now, you all, like I said, I'm only bringing this up because you all had some concerns, and I wanted to address those concerns. Ooh, look at that titty meat. Ooh, look at that titty meat, girl. Ooh, all that titty meat. Ooh, my God. So anyway, um, okay, hold on for me. Let me drink my water. All that titty meat. Mm. But I am gonna give Brian this. He is working, he's sweating, he's huffing and puffing, blowing houses down. He is getting that workout. Ooh. So I'm not mad at Brian, and I'm encouraging him. Keep on walking. Keep on walking. Don't let nobody turn you around. Keep on walking. Amen. And that's good. He was basically talking about how people try to bait you into beefs. Oh, they do. Oh, they do. Oh, they do. Oh, you don't talk to mother like, or you don't talk to Stump Down. Yes, I do. You just wasn't listening. But again, we have words, but we don't get overly emotional about it. You the one who does all of that emotional. I need to get my lick back. I need to come and explain. And we don't. We just say, okay, you said what you said, and I'll say what I need to say. And if I want to respond to it, I do. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, you help them because What's up, Almighty Isis? Yeah, okay. So I hear what you all are saying, and I'm gonna pray about it. I really am gonna pray about it. I am really gonna pray about it because a lot of you, five of you all had some concerns. And I said, at the end of the day, let me ask the room. Because a lot of you all said that he was very disrespectful to you all. Very disrespectful to you all. And you all didn't appreciate that. And then, why should you help while he's always blocking people over here? And you all said that it's not worth it because a lot of y'all said that, yeah. In real life, I ain't letting nobody. Mm. So, I mean, I'm listening to you all. Either way, I just got to pray about it. I got to pray about it. But he's very excited about going to Nescation. And I'm very happy that he's going to Nescation. Um, there are questions, but I don't count nobody's pockets. I don't count nobody's pockets. However, I will say this. If you coming up short in areas, yeah, make sure that's what you need to do. Um, Also, too, are you getting paid for your appearance? No. Now, I will say this: the people who actually came to the Labor Day event, they got paid. The content creators, the ones who were doing a lot of content at the time, they got paid. I made sure that I gave them a love offering. That may defray some of the um, light bill, water bill, rent, plane ticket, you know, those types of things. I'm just saying, because a lot of people are like, wow, you were really struggling and now you're going to an education. Are you going to be okay? Is it going to be another crisis? Now, that's what the people are saying. I'm not counting your pocket. Hey, if you want to do it, you're a grown man. But again, that's what the people are saying. That's what the people are saying. I don't think he'll make it to Nescation. He's having to do fundraisers. Plus, I don't want him to go and make things uncomfortable for Ro. Well, Ro's gonna have to figure that out. I ain't going nowhere if my money funny. Angelica, ain't that the truth? Oh, come through love offering. He knows Ro has his ticket, so he must definitely have to be in Seattle. Well, this is the thing, you all. The closer you get to that month, the more expensive the tickets become. And then you got to look at a hotel and those types of accommodations. Then from the hotel, are you going to need a rental car? You know, Seattle is okay with public transit, but for the most part, you want to get a rental car. You don't want to rely on the bus. Um, so you got to look at the rental car, hotel room, plane ticket. Then you got to eat. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat. Then you got to pay for the gas. So you got to think about those things. Yeah, you got to think about those things when you do that. Now, I'm not saying that he's not going to be able to go. The people may want him to go. And see, let me tell you something. Let me say this, and I'm not mad at this now. And I'm going to be quite honest. I am going to Virginia If people want to bless me, they can bless me. I'll be satisfied. But if not one person gives one dime, I'm still going to Virginia. The hotel room is paid for. The rental car is paid for. The plane ticket is paid for. And the football tickets are paid for. This has been paid for maybe 2 months ago. So if people want to bless, which people do, because when I went to Vegas, they did the same thing. People got mad. Now, let me say this. People will give. Let me tell you why people give to me. Not because I'm dry begging and begging. People give to me because I'm real upfront. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. When people say, well, um, Jay Wilson, because when we were going on that cruise, I wasn't coming on. I wasn't getting no internet package. The girls said, And so when they paid for the internet package, I came on the internet. It's just that simple. So you can't stop people from blessing you and giving to you. But the bottom line is, I'm going to go to Virginia anyhow. I go to homecoming every year. The only time I did not go is because of COVID. And so, I'm like, wait, we're gonna hold off. But if folk want to bless me, they can. I'm not gonna turn it down. And I'm not mad at it. And let me say this: if somebody pays for his whole trip, that would be phenomenal. I'm not mad at it. But again, the girls are saying, well, make sure they do that because just this week you was playing Lean on Me, raising offering like somebody at a funeral service who don't have enough insurance money and they doing an offering at the funeral. And I've seen that happen before, and it's not funny. Yeah, but I've seen it. So yeah, that's why it's important to get everything together as early as possible and look for packages. That's what I'm saying. When you doing something like that, you want to make sure that you got it together. But hey, he will be Shakim on the Seattle trip with no money. Plus, Shakim was dragging Brian this afternoon, not knowing Ness had reconsidered. It'll be interesting. It will be. How we gotta, somebody said, how we gotta give Brian to right. Please don't forget gratuities. Oh, yeah. When you stay at a hotel, you always want to leave people money. You leave your maid money. You know, I usually try to leave $5 a day, so maybe $15, or I'll leave $20 when I leave. And a lot of people don't know that, but you're supposed to tip the maid, especially if your bed is made up all the time, and you want to tip them. You're right about that, Viv. And if you're going out to eat, you want to make sure you tip the waiter and waitress if they gave good service, at least 20%. How you going on a trip and can't buy toilet paper? Sherry girl, I ain't say that. I'm not saying that. I'm not counting people's pockets. He needs to spend the time looking for a new job rather than going to see, baby, I'm not. This is what y'all saying. I'm just reading y'all comments. I'm just reading y'all comments. In my sector, we have helped people with major things, but they don't cuss us out. Gubs girl, I'm hearing what you're saying. Oh my. I don't pocket watch because I don't care. I just know that I am going to give or not. That's right, Dark Empress. I wouldn't give them a dime of my money. Angelica. People work hard for their coin in real life, but them to be cussed out. We had people who sponsored people for Labor Day, but the benefactors were very appreciative. It's only right. That's correct. I really like him and still do, but I can't treat folk like crap. When I travel, my bills are paid when I leave and when I return. He trying to grift the rider lives on your face. Pastor, he the one put it out here, begging. Hey, Johnny Cage. Content creators said a person will beg for what will not work for what they need. Well, this is what y'all are saying. I'm listening. I'm listening. This is a listening tour. This is a town hall of sorts. Because the rider lives are feeling some kind of way. And they say people be planning for a face, then they want all of your assistance, they want your help, and then they'll cuss you out, and they'll do all manner of things. And I'm listening to you all. I really am listening. I really am. I really am. Mm, 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 mm. My God, today. Mm. Ooh, y'all feeling some kind of way, but these are not my words. These are your words. And I'm like Mary. I'm like Mary. When Jesus was talking, Mary pondered those things. That's Bible. And it's too close to the first. My God. When we went on the cruise, we told all the participants to make sure all bills were paid before, baby. You know what, y'all? Let me tell you. Lyric is actually in her bed. Me and Lyric walked. And when you walk Lyric a lot, honey, Miss Lyric don't bother you. So I walked Lyric till she couldn't walk no more. So she all right, baby. She got her steps in tonight. She might tiptoe out here. In the past, I sent him and Dragons a donation only to be disrespected. It will never happen again. Wow. Wow. I hear you. Let me see what Tara says. In my opinion, Brother Jay, the sector done fell into itself. There is no real beefs anymore, just a lot of brainless plays. Honestly, I just watch out of habit now. Mm. Okay, Tara. Dr. Wendy said, young men plan accordingly. Your years won't be young forever. 305 Perfume Puss said he better get on OnlyFans. Okay. You know, you got all of that. Like you say, you might get some coin, girl. But I'm just listening to you all. And I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. A lot of y'all saying hell no. They was like, Jay, just let him figure it out. They say, Jay, he playing in your face only to attack you later on. Some of y'all said, we like him, but we don't like getting disrespected. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. I'm gonna pray about this. This is an exploratory session. It's exploratory. There's nothing wrong with someone helping, but to keep repeating it redundant. Boo boo. Oh Lord. Mm. Okay. I mean, as you all can hear, I'm not insulting people. I'm not calling people out of their name. I am just listening to your honest opinions and I'm taking them in consideration because I had 5 people email me saying that he's already attacking you no sooner than he gets off of your platform. And Jay, you'll be a fool to help him. because he's ungrateful and he's a user. Mm. One of them say that's, that man, he probably used that man got mad and busted his windows out. Now, that's what they said, girl. I'm like, look, I'm going to move beyond the window. That's anybody. I wouldn't give nobody any money in real life. Okay. All right. I hear you. I hear you, Brooklyn mom. He got another content creator that he respects. They will help. Okay. My ex wanted to drink his life away, lost his job, and now he's old, sitting in front of a gas station. I walked away with you. Oh my God. Speaks grifter. You almost fell out laughing when he asked, "Where is his cockeyed girl?" Stop being London. You're being a little messy, London. Is it me? Hey, Vivian, hold on, Vivian. I'm getting ready to ask a question. Is it me? Am I seeing something? Because I could be seeing something. Do y'all see it? Am I lying? I mean, I'm just asking. Is it me? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Because I mean, they say I'm getting old and my eyes ain't good. But I thought I saw what I saw, but you know, I just want to make sure because it could be me. It could be me. Dark Empress, girl, it could be me. It could be me. It could have been me. I'm just asking. Somebody said child eyes in left field. I, you know, I just want to make sure I'm just saying. I thought I seen something, but maybe I'm not seeing what I see. See, y'all trying to be quiet on me now. I'm just trying to get y'all opinion because I could be seeing stuff. He should ask Ness to see maybe. What's up, Viv?
Hey Jay, how are you?
I'm doing all right. You doing okay?
I am doing well. Hey Ryder Lives, how are you guys doing tonight? The most beautiful folks here on this side of YouTube is fear. Hello, ushers. Hey,
Oh,
listen, Jay.
I'm listening, Vivian. I'm coming back
I'm
on. I have to get a drink of water.
fine. Listen, I just want to say, I don't understand what part of what I said this morning wasn't understood. Listen, I know people take offense when I say that you, my darling brother Jay, did not was not monetized originally. But the thing is, you want to be monetized and you want to continue. No, you don't want to be monetized, but you want to continually ask for money. But if you monetize, that's part of your money right there.
I mean, that's a plane ticket. That's a hotel room.
London, I know he probably came for me. They always come for me. But see, I'm gonna tell you, I understand it. I understand the ticket. I understand what we're doing. See, they want to come at Brother J. Brother J ain't taking the bait. So they like, okay, well, we gonna cuss out Viv. I ain't taking the bait neither. Cause guess what? I ain't heard him. I don't look at Brian. If I catch Brian, somebody told me to go look at him. You get what I'm saying? I really don't, y'all. When I tell y'all, listen, I understand for my mental health purposes, I don't need to be listening to any and everybody cuss me out. I don't. And thank you for the advertisement, sir. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the free advertisement. I appreciate it. I thank you so very
Well,
much.
Viv, I was just asking, because I got people like 5 people had emailed me and saying, "Hey, Jay, we saw him, and then we weren't gonna say nothing." Most of them said we ain't gonna say nothing, but we saw him trying to tear you down, and they said we think it's a mistake to help him get his monetization. Let somebody else do it because you know. why help somebody who really just has disdain for you? And so, people said that. I said, well, let me come and ask the people, because 5 people hit me up kind of with the same scenario. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm just
But you
listening to the
guys, let me
people.
explain something to y'all. It's a whole lot of people on here that has disdain for Brother J. He's helped a lot of people that got on. Them people knew they couldn't stand him. But guess what? They like Phi Bay better. But guess what? Phi Bay wasn't paying them no attention.
And
So,
it's not,
eh,
and it's
or
not even
or
like I.
or they like or they like Sean Bradley better, and Sean Bradley wasn't paying them no attention. Or they liked whomever better, and they weren't paying no attention. And guess what? They came over here because Brother J has such an open and loving heart. He allowed them up here. He helped them get to their max numbers so that they can get monetized and get their folks. But guess what? Then they get mad because Jay Wilson not out there holding their hand and kissing their butt and in every live chat they do. Y'all listen. If anybody on here should get upset if Jay Wilson don't come to their live, it should be me. But guess what? Why would I be mad? Because I'm being a hater then if I'm mad because he coming to my live. Because guess what? If he over there at my live all the time, that means he ain't over here at his own live taking care of his own business.
And occasionally, if I'm Vivian is on, I'm gonna come on and say, "Hey, Viv." But I just think it's really interesting, Viv, and it really doesn't matter who likes me or not. If I got you to your 1,000, I saw something that was funny, or and I don't really get caught up in that. It's business. It's business. And you put people on and you keep on moving. But see, this is the thing, and let me tell you where people really get hurt. Why don't people just do like vagrants do and keep it? I hear you. This is where people get hurt. I think I would have been more upset if, I got upset if I spent all of that time at their channel pushing it while neglecting my own. And then they turned and did the okey doke. But I've always made people know that once I get you to your 1,000, you on your own. You on your own.
And the funny part about this is you helped them. It has been so many people that Jay Wilson has helped. And they have all come back and basically told him to kiss their ass.
And let
Some
me say
people,
this.
some people have literally came back and told him to kiss their ass.
Yeah.
And and it is what it is. But see, the thing is, and the thing I'm glad about Jay Wilson is that he understands that this is a business. He listen, and for those of y'all who keep saying that, oh, Jay Wilson, all he do is beg. He came on here begging. I keep telling y'all the story. Jay Wilson wasn't even monetized. He wasn't even trying to get monetized. I asked him, how can I bless him?
Vivian really pushed that. Hey, you're doing all of this work. You should get monetized, and that's what I did. And Vivian helped me see that. Hey, this is really an entertainment apparatus. Get your money, and that's why I tell people once you get to your 1,000, you have to determine how you're going to get your money. If I thought you were funny enough, you know, because I've told people what I think that they're really good at doing, and it is what it is. But I don't regret anything that I've done, and I'm not upset because people may turn or despise or what. Yeah, it's all good to me. You do it because it's business. It's business. It's business, and
And you guys, I could probably be doing well, I could be doing more on my channel. I could be doing more to go and do more to get my money and things of that nature. But I have some other outline sources. First off, my church, I do a lot of my church on my channel. And I can't come and have my channel where I'm having my church service on there and then I'm cussing out everybody on Monday. I can't have my church service on this Sunday and then I'm cussing everybody out on Monday. You get what I'm saying? I can't do that. That's number one. Number two, because they've already was like, why is your church service on this channel? I'm like, mind your business. But anyway, but that's neither here nor there. But the other thing is, I got other stuff that I do. Listen, I've been running around all day. What people don't know is, even though I work for the gas station, I also work for my boss's other business as a private contractor. I do other stuff. I do things. I got people I do tax stuff for, trucking businesses that I actually organize their paperwork for taxes. I got multiple streams of income. I take pictures. I also do stuff where like I do like organizational stuff, and I am a notary. I got multiple streams of income. I got multiple things I'm doing. And actually, right now, I'm also studying. So I want to run for probate judge here in my county. The man asked me, please just don't run this time because I'm going to run one more time. Guess what? They got an opening in their office. I'm going to try to go up there and apply for a part-time job. Why? Because I want to know what's going on, how it's ran. So if I want to ever run for the probate judge, I could be the probate judge here in the county. And to be the probate judge, you don't have to be a lawyer. You don't have to be a judge. You don't even have to have a law degree. All you have to do is uh have experience in that office. So I mean, there are things that you can do. There are other things you can do, you guys. But you got to be willing to do what you have to do. And on here, Jay Wilson, as I told the young man this morning, Jay Wilson is very strategic with what he does. He's very strategic. Jack, what you think?
I do what I can, Viv. I'm about my AdSense check, and I keep telling people that, and folk get mad. I don't take people personally. I don't know folk. People say what they want to say, and I keep on telling people, "You cussing me out. What is it doing for you? It may make you feel good, but it's not doing anything for me. Again, out of sight, out of mind to me. But there are people who got a lot of things going on in their life, and I should be the last thing. But hey, it is what it is. I come to make the content, and after I make the content, I put my commercials in it, and I'm fine. So I'm strategically trying to make my coin without
Y'all, let me tell y'all how
what is that,
strategic
Viv?
Brother Jay is. I'm gonna show y'all how strategic Brother Jay is. I've told him in no uncertain terms, Brother Jay is the YouTube whisperer. Brother Jay don't go to their channel to look for content. They come over here and give him content. They
Thank you,
come over
Dr.
here and
Empress.
hand it to him on a silver platter.
Thank you,
Jay
Doc.
Wilson asks one question. Y'all come in here, y'all say one thing in the chat. Brother Jay, this happened. And Jay asks one question. And what happens when he asks that one question? The people be falling out the damn trees, jumping out the bushes, falling off of limbs, and clicking the link. They be trying to fight to get up here on the link until just have all kind of diarrhea at the mouth, and then get mad when everybody use it as content. They brought the content over here.
And this is the thing. I think it's so funny because you tell them, and that's the funny thing. You tell them what they need to do, but they still don't listen, which is up to them. And
You tell them,
and
they get mad, and they still come back, and
but
they
this is
keep
the
coming
thing,
back.
because they know it's correct. They know it's correct. it is not my intent, and I want y'all to check this out. I will roast and I will gag and do all of that, and be messy and talk about what people put out. Because if you put it out, we'll talk about it, right? But I don't give people wrong information when it comes to advice or suggestions. I'm thinking about it. Is this going to adversely affect your life? Can you go to jail? Do you need to walk away from it? You know, and people know it's right. But again, because of the YouTube roasting and gagging, they can't see beyond that and see that, hey, this person is really trying to help me right now. So maybe I should listen. And you can tell when I go into a serious mode where I'm trying to really prevent something from happening instead of being shady and stuff. Some people get it, some people don't. But the show is entertainment, but not at the expense of somebody's freedom, not at the expense of somebody's, getting assaulted. Or I'm not going to ever advocate for someone to be physical with someone unless it's in self defense. I'm never going to advocate doxing. I don't advocate that kind of stuff. So it is what it is, you all. But tonight, I really just wanted to come in and hear from you all, because when five people hit me up saying that, Jay, I don't think you should help that person because some ain't right, some is off. I tend to listen. I'm like, okay, maybe I need to come to the group and say, hey, what do you all think? What do you all think is happening? And again, this is no shade or beat up Brian or a town hall, but I really want to get your thoughts. And so, yeah, if you're going to bring it on here, we gonna talk about it. If you got a channel, you better monetize it. Tara, you ain't never said a word. And this is what, hey, Philadelphia, this is what I was saying this morning, because he was getting mad because I was bringing Castro up. I'm not bringing Castro up so he could fight Castro. I was bringing Castro up for a reason, because out of his mouth, he said that you put it on and we going to talk about it. You a 1099. So I'm like, yes, I agree with you if Castro brought it on. But then if you got lean on me begging for money saying that you using McDonald's napkins for toilet tissue, boo, we're going to talk about that. And you, just like Castro, I didn't say F you. I just said that, hey, don't put it on. If you put it on, you must want us to talk about it. So that's what we're doing. And so I just think what's good for the goose is good for the gander. When you go on your channel, I'm not telling you not to talk about me or why don't you stop? Again, out of sight is out of mind. So if I'm not watching you, then I'm really not concerned, or it doesn't bother me what you're saying, because I'm not in your chat in the first place. Somebody said, not Brian need help again, Lord. He's so unstable for a single wife. Oh, Lord. Okay, exactly, Pastor. They should know. Baby, y'all really. Mm, anyway,
Sad part about this whole situation, Jay, it's not only Brian, it's a lot of them.
it
You
is.
tell them, you tell them, you tell them, you tell them to stop coming over. You even told them to stop coming over here. And the other thing that I was trying to explain to Brian and all the rest of the folk in the chat this morning, Jay Wilson, and he's been telling y'all this forever. He is not a one-trick pony. He is not a one-trick pony. Jay Wilson does a lot of stuff. Jay Wilson can sing. Jay Wilson can rap. Jay Wilson has great advice. Jay Wilson knows about education. He really is a Renaissance type man. He's a Renaissance type man. So he knows a lot of different things. And he's not coming on here doing one thing. Now, the B sector has not been ever been a one trick pony. Everybody in the beef sector that has been seriously, seriously successful, they are not one trick ponies.
And I think that's what people fail to realize. We, back in the day, were not one trick ponies. It was not all about beefing. It wasn't all about beefing. And people like, well, we don't drag no more. Well, this is the thing.
We don't drag no more because you miserable
Well, no,
people
Bill, no, Bill,
are just ridiculous. And
but
guess what? I'm gonna tell you, Jay. They keep saying, "Oh, you didn't go for mother, and you didn't go after stomp down." That's because when you address certain situations, every situation is not let me go at these broke, busted bricks or whatever, whatever. Sometimes mother is one person that you're going to be intelligent with. You guys speak to each other with intelligence. Stomp down, y'all talk to each other more intelligently because you guys understand each other language.
yeah, but
Other folks don't.
this is where I see the problem. When we beefed with each other, we were in the sector. Um, so y'all brought up a lot of things. So I'm gonna bring up a couple of things that I think that are that's different from where we are now. Then we had issues back then. It wasn't perfect back then, but people knew the sector. They knew the sector. They knew the players. They were either a um, wrench holder or they were in for a long time. So they knew. Also, we would cam up. You had plenty of material. We were not one trick ponies. I remember Food Junkie and Treasure Lane doing their uh, tailor or their sewing on YouTube, cooking. We had people who could sing. We had a lot of skits. Oh my God, the skits were hilarious. We had a lot of
We had
skits, a
many
lot of good,
giveaways.
a
We had
lot of
many
giveaways.
giveaways.
We had a lot of stuff. You got Miss Gina. Oh, Miss Gina was a character. We used to talk about her mystery van. Um, but people would come on. They would come on. Um, and back in the day, people were not as sensitive. They really, really were not as sensitive. They would get mad, but you weren't worried about anybody calling somebody's job. And again,
They
a
weren't
lot of
as nasty either
yeah,
and vindictive.
a lot of. Don't get me wrong. Now, some things change, and I believe the sector went the wrong way. But overall, we didn't we didn't have one trick ponies. I remember Nicole Tyler doing the sexy clean videos. Oh my God, her and that homosexual. You just remember that people were multi talented. They were funny. They were. I mean, it's different. And a lot of the storylines were not manufactured. Oh, baby, Boss Lady New Jersey. Ooh, I used to mock Boss Lady New Jersey. I used to do her lips, and I used to have that chair, and I would do, and then I would talk about. She used to be in that nursery room. She used to be in that romper room nursery. Baby, we used to tear it up. But again, people were on camera. I remember Miss Parker when she went and she was talking about T.S. Madison, and baby, we went in. I mean, because she cammed up. When people start doing avatars, it's like it's weak. And at the beginning, people were like, "Why are we fighting with people who don't even cam up?" You know, so it's a lot, and some things that is if the audience accepts it, then they accept it. Um, I'm not mad at the people, but don't blame OGs. Don't blame folk, because at the end of the day, um, it is what it is. I don't fault with Lady Nika. I don't fault with um, what's his name? Bashful B. Oh my God, because he used to do them funeral home poses. Heidi, Bobby. I mean, we fought with everybody. Larry Nelson. I mean, Vonnie Vaughn. Oh my God, you all. We done fought with everybody. But it gets to a point where, okay, this stuff that y'all doing though, it's not, and it's yeah, and it's like we'd rather just talk about the foolishness that's going on, and then trying to go back and forth because it's really not that anymore. So I just think that the sector evolves. I mean, the beef sector always gonna be doing what it's doing. People say, well, maybe we need to change the name because it ain't the beef sector anymore. It is what it is. Name change ain't gonna stop it. It's how it was founded. And I think it's the foundation and how it was founded. And we'll let the newbies beef. We gonna let the newbies beef. But we just ask y'all be creative doing it. I remember Rita did that bathroom challenge, baby. When I tell you that bathroom challenge had me on the floor because Rita was hella funny. She was really funny. Let me say this, you all. Let me tell you the first time Brian and I fell out, I thought Brian was funny, especially when he was talking to himself, because it's that hint of craziness that really made him funny. But what I saw was him getting personally into stuff. So one day I told Brian, I'm like, look, I said, you're a funny guy. But I said, you're going to let these people get you off of your funny because you're fighting with them so much. When I tell you Brian cussed me out and saying I was trying to control him, I said, no, I'm not trying to control you. But look where we are now. Nothing has changed. I mean, look where we are now. So again, it has always been this way. It's always been this way. So yeah, yeah.
That wall of CDs and DVDs was
Baby, Larry Nelson had 10,000 CDs. He had that carpet, baby. He showed us that water cooler. Okay, I'm like, okay, water cooler. Okay, he had that whole
uh-uh.
water cooler.
No, when he came back and said when Victoria came
Victoria had a water fountain, baby. I was hollering. She said, she was so sweet. She said, but I ain't mad. She said, I got a water fountain in my house, but I ain't mad. Oh, she was so sweet. And I was rolling. I was rolling. I'm like, okay, Victoria. So I thought that was so funny. Rebel, oh my God. Rebel used to do Tracy. Oh, she couldn't stand that. But Rebel used to dress up like Tracy. People would do skits. The shit was funny. The shit was funny. It was creative. It was not just being on a panel. It was very creative. I mean, so this is what is 2.0 doing besides having panels that are just people cursing out women? It's just different. The gentleman's panel, Mess Express, Grand
what
Central
kind of panels
Station.
are they having? The panels that they're having aren't panels that are giving great advice, great um
Y'all remember when me and
information.
Larry Nelson was comparing suits, baby?
No, when you told him about that daggone
Ooh.
Crown Royal bag brooch.
He had a Crown Royal bag brooch, and you could not tell him he wasn't doing the shit. It was funny though. Ooh, he was gonna fly down and fight me. Baby, it was funny back in the day. Oh, it was funny. Oh my God. It was really funny. It was a little different. So well, Viv, it's been an hour. I'm going to bed, Viv.
I'm
You
going
got
to
it.
bed too because five. If I gotta be at work at 5:30 in the morning, but I just wanted to come up here and just remind the folks. Listen, y'all, if you want to donate to people, donate to people. I brother Jay can question it all day he wants to, because guess what? This is channel. He can do what he want to do. And other people can go on their channel and cuss us out. That don't mean we gonna necessarily hear them and know what they talking about. Cause guess what? If they tell me somebody cuss me out, I ain't going over there and see hear them cuss me out. I might send one of my scouts and let my scouts come back and tell me if it's worth me going over there and addressing it or not. But for the most
And
part, my
sometimes it's
folks,
not even worth it because again, it's a bait because people want you to fight. But this is what's really interesting to me. I'm getting your opinion about what y'all think, and I'm gonna pray about it.
Bruh Jay not only talked about the man's shoes, he talked about that man gums bleeding.
Oh, that man had bleeding gums, baby.
Ah! Jay talked about that man gums bleeding. But guess what? That's why these people ain't camming up, because Mother
But
Treasure always tell you, y'all. James always told y'all part of the roasting and gagging. There is some hint of truth in there. What truth can you get from an avatar? Because half of the time it's just some weird picture. I'm just saying. Am I
it's
right?
just interesting. It's just really interesting, you all. So at the end of the day, people got to do what they got to do. I have heard from you all. I'm going to take in consideration what you said because a lot of you all say, well, he has disrespected us. And, I don't know. So I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to pray about it, you
Well,
know,
Jay, you pray
because
on it.
I mean, he
But
going to Nest and Nest could easily show him what to do. Nest could help him. Nest monetize.
and the thing is, haven't didn't he learn about going on to a nestcation? Didn't he see the last nestcation where they did the setup of the okey doke of one person? He ever think that he might be the one that they trying to set up? But anyway, that's something totally different. Jay, I got one more thing I need to ask you to please do. Now I know you can't do it when I come up, because when I come up, I just automatically come on the link. But if you got people in the background, please put your banner up, because what I was told is they P bombed Miss Bizarro
Mm-hmm.
the other day, and what they're doing is you think that it's a person in the background and the person be talking, and they be using some kind of like old clips and stuff of them people talking, and then when you let them up, they immediately start showing porn. So I don't want your
Mm-hmm.
channel to get taken down
I
for no
got you.
okey doke.
I got you.
You know who called and made me call you and tell you this.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
y'all. Lady Nika, Lady Nika, Lady Nika. I don't know what they trying to do. I guess somebody thought I was gonna post it on my wall. But Lady Nika, they said they got a camera slip of you, girl, and they sent me a nasty piece of picture. Child, I'm not gonna even put it up, Lady Nika. Girl, baby, they, Lady Nika. All I'm gonna say is they distributing your camera slip out, Lady Nika. And Lady Nika, if it was back in the day, girl, it'd be on. But I respect you, Lady Nika. I know you respect me, but I'm just putting it out there, girl. Cause, girl, they had you. I don't know if it was a bonnet. Ooh, girl, you just, Lady Nika, I just
I'm gonna
want you to
send you
get
that
away.
cash app too, Jay, because I still want
Yeah,
you to do
please
that. Thank
do.
you so much. I appreciate
Yeah,
you. All right, y'all. Look,
I
I'm
just want
gone.
Lady Nika to know that. And Lady Nika, if you need the picture, I'll be more than happy to send it to you. I am not distributed it amongst the people because Lady Nika ain't trying to do that. But ooh, Lady Nika, girl, it's just girl. I'm just saying, Lady Nika, girl, they trying to, yeah. I'm just saying, Lady Nika. And can I say something? Let me say this real quick. We all have days where we look crazy on camera. And this is why I embrace me fully. Because the girl said I had titties and stuff. But, they'll get you at a real bad camera angle. They'll get you at a real bad camera angle. So Lady Nika, girl, I don't know if you was reaching to get something or not. Girl, the camera angle was like, why they do this? So I understand, Lady Nika, but girl, if you need the picture, just let me know. Just let me know, Lady Nika. I was like, Jesus. Mm. I said, why they doing Lady Nika like this?
Cause
Mm.
some evil ass people out there. Anyway, y'all, I'm gone.
Okay.
Y'all be
Well, look,
blessed.
y'all, I'm
Jay,
out.
you have a good night, sweetheart.
Y'all take care. Peace and
All right.
love. Bye.